afternoon to you all. I think my first speaker made some relevant points, but what I want to add is that I'm going to touch on only the perception aspect of it. You realize that Ghanaians, our perception towards technical and vocational education is negative. Our parents prefer the grammar-oriented schools as against the technical and vocational schools. I know most of you are here because you didn't get admission to some schools that you chose. Is it true? It's true. So that means that it's not all of you who are saying it's not true. Some are saying it's true. So that means many of you applied to the grammar schools, but you didn't get admission when you came here. Yes, I'm glad some of you have been honest. You know, the basis is that our perception towards technical and vocational education is negative. We think that technical and vocational education students are not intelligent. That's what many Ghanaians think. And I want you to know that it is totally wrong to think that technical and vocational students are not intelligent. In fact, the technical and vocational courses are the most difficult courses compared to the general arts and business courses. I read general arts in SS, I read general arts in university, I read general arts in my master's. You know, I read political science in my master's. So I know what I'm talking about. It is, you know, in other areas it's quite easier, but in technical and vocational courses they are quite difficult. And what compounds the problem is that we think that technical and vocational students are not intelligent. So we prefer to read grammar, to go for grammar courses and then business courses. But I want to urge you all, and the perception is even very much worse. I'm happy the members of staff are present. The perception is even worse. A research was conducted in 2004 by Ghana Employers Association, which indicated that 87% of technical and vocation instructors don't and didn't even want their wards to study technical and vocational courses. That is very serious. I wanted really members of staff to be present. Instructors themselves didn't want their own wards to read technical and vocational courses. You ask yourself why? Why should I be an instructor and still not encourage even my own kids to read those courses? It's just basically based on the perception. Perceptions are very strong, and in fact, I just even believe that perceptions are even more than reality. When you read political science, you agree with me. Perception is the truth. We believe in perceptions and we work with perceptions. So what I want you to know is that let's not be deceived by the erroneous perceptions that we hold. It is never true that technical and vocational courses are for the second period. In fact, it is the best courses you can think about. In advanced countries, that is the courses they offer. You talk about Singapore, Malaysia, China, US, Germany, all those countries are developed based on the fact that they have given special attention to technical and vocational courses. When you go to Malaysia, about more than 20% of their budget are targeted towards promoting technical and vocational courses. My friend just mentioned some indicators. In fact, it is quite disappointing that even in Africa, we are lagging behind. The likes of Burkina Faso in the Global Enrollment Index of Technical and Vocational Courses scored 20.9%. Cameroon scored 22.4%, and Ghana scored only 30.1%, which we should be ashamed, because Ghana was one of the leading countries in terms of independence. We started technical education. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was a pioneer of technical and vocational courses. He gave it priority. It's unfortunate that we left technical education and it was only the Zobo Review and then the PowerPoint Review of 1974 which restructured the educational system. So what I want you to know is that never be swallowed in the perception that technical education is for the second period. I want you to retain. And as students, I will ask myself and you that how do we change the perception? As students, you have a major role to play. One, you should believe in yourself, in the courses you are reading, that look, it is the best course. You can only change when you act first as an agent of change. Change yourself before you can wish for a change. So always believe that the courses you are reading is the best. And the second step you can also help is that when you go back home, try talking to your parents. Try let them know the relevance of technical educational courses. Most of you wouldn't have been here if not because of technical education. Even this structure, this school structure, is technical minded people who develop it. Everything in this world is based on technical educational techniques. You talk about the cars, workstation, and most of you are using phones and what have you. It's all technical. The benches you sit, and the chairs you wear. It's based on technical and educational courses. So I want you to know and to believe that it's the best course. And when you go back home, just try speaking to your parents. You have younger ones who are yet to come to senior secondary school. Try convince your parents that look, the perception you are holding is wrong. The president I was happy last 2 weeks talks about the priority that is going to be given to technical and educational schools. Serious priority is going to be given to the extent that in this September, the year is around, all polytechnics will be converted to technical universities in Ghana this September, which is a very good news because it means that what we were talking about, limited academic progression, will be resolved because we are beginning to see courses, degree courses, in technical educational sector. The BTech and what we do. These are related courses, so the limited academic progression will be resolved. I know most of you are facing numerous challenges as technical educational students. I know most of your structures and the equipment you use are obsolete, but never allow that to weigh you down. Let's try to develop your skills. I want you to work some little mathematics for me. Last 2 days, I went to a seamstress. When I went to sew a shirt, a Ghanaian shirt, she charged me 40 cents. And when I went there, I met more than 4 people in a queue. Plus, she took 40 cents from me. Let me assure you that the 3 people would at least pay 30 cents. 30 times 3 is what? 30 times 3 is what? 90 plus 40 is what? 130, yes. Okay, she works, let's assume Sunday she sleeps, she relaxes. She works 6 times a week. So 6 times 130 is how much? 6 times 130 is how much? 780. And we have what? 4 weeks in a month. So times 4, that's how much? Times 4. Please, I know technical students are sharp. What? 3,000. Thank you very much. Look, we are going to remove 1,000 out of this. How much? When you remove 1,000, how much will it be? It will be 2,000 what?